Yellow.
I was about ready to give up on you there.
I figured I'd wait a second or two. I wanted to, make you get that nervous feeling.
Well, it's not a nervous feeling. I just have my new policy with you is after the third ring to hang up. And that way, if you were going to catch it on the fourth ring, you've got to call me back now. Also, I want to avoid triggering your message. There's no reason for me to leave a message, so I'd rather just not even get involved with that. So I always shut your calls off a little early. I expect you to catch me by the third ring. If I'm not important enough to be picked up by the third ring, then
so I hit it on time right there.
No, you were a little late. You were a little late.
But you didn't hang up.
The third ring had come and gone, and I was reaching for the phone when you.
Well, Johnny on the spot, baby.
Well,
I will say, I told you 6:30 today, right?
Yeah.
So I told you that as I started to cook some fettuccine alfredo, chicken, spinach.
You fat piece of shit! Can't this podcast be before you eat?
Well, listen. So I knew I timed it right to cook. So I was like, okay. When I looked at the clock, it was done. It was 6:25, and I said, shit, I can't eat in 5 minutes. So I'm actually waiting until after the podcast again. This is 2 podcasts in a row. You've made me wait to eat my dinner.
I haven't made you do anything. You literally were the one that set the time on both of these.
I'm bad with timing. I just have my time is off.
So me being on time isn't my fault. I mean, your logic is skewed in such a huge way. I don't even know where to start.
Who else am I going to blame?
I mean, right? I know.
Yeah. So
yeah. Any blowback from the last podcast?
Oh, you blowback. Can we call it blowback, or do we call it something else? I've got women who want to shove fingers in my ass now. Yeah, funny, hilarious. We've got a line waiting now to. We probably could make an OnlyFans page or something where we can have women can line up and shove fingers in my anus, just for you.
I don't know how that's an OnlyFans page.
I don't know.
That seems more like a meetup, but I don't know.
Right.
Whatever your fans want, you got to keep them happy.
I mean, I could literally just travel the world and get fingers in my ass.
Yeah,
so,
well, I mean,
at this point,
there probably are people that do that. If you need to talk to any of them, I'll do a Google search.
I really it took off. It really took off. This is a real thing now.
Good. I'm glad.
You're glad. Of course you are. If I get one more Snapchat with somebody giving me a thumbs up, I'm gonna lose it.
Do they at least lick the thumb first, or are they just giving you a dry thumbs
No,
up?
I'm just getting thumbs up left and right. And it's funny because I'm getting the thumbs up. You get the thumbs up, right?
No,
and then
I don't know, but yes.
Oh, okay. So they give you the thumbs up, and now I'm analyzing thumbs. Ooh, that has a nail that may hurt, or ooh, that's a fat thumb. Stuff like that.
It really flares out at the knuckle there.
Right. Well, the nails are too sharp. It's a pointed nail that may, scratch an anus or something.
Anus.
The anus may bleed at that point.
Anus.
Right. Ridiculous. This is your fault.
I want to get you a Giants jersey with anus on the back of it.
Number 69, anus.
It's number 0, so it looks like an anus.
Oh, Jesus. Wow. Well, yeah. Anyway, I couldn't wait to tell you that today.
I'm so pleased with myself, and I don't know why. I only just brought it up. It was your story to tell.
Right. I don't even know how. Yeah. Right. And then I retold the story, and then people have got questions now. They're like,
well, what kind of questions do they have? Sure, we might as well just answer them here. I mean,
I don't know if they're really questions or they're like, wow, you're. That's fucking wild. Who does that?
Which part?
And little do they know, that's just the tip of the iceberg.
Not of that story.
No, no,
I was
my life.
right. I figured that's what
Yeah.
you meant, but I was like, wait a minute, what have I not heard of here?
No, no, that's it. That's
But
the story there. But I mean, Jesus,
that's that's really that's really saying something. That that story is the tip of the iceberg.
now I'm gonna get messages. What else is there? Well,
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, they're
yeah.
not all. They're all very different. They're not related. It's not like he's got or I assume you don't have like a whole herd of stories just involving you know
No,
you know
no, the same person.
no. But I'm saying you're having your anus cleaned or
No, no, no. That was a one-time deal. Like it's. I'm not. That's not me. I'm not into that. I'm not into
or
that.
someone trying to give you the sneaky the right cheek sneak and give you probing or anything like that.
No, 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 no. They're different stories. Don't make me ever. No, come on. Don't start this.
I just for 2 days I've been laughing at the imagery, especially after you sent me that picture of you in the baby changing position.
Uh, can we go back to talking about food and how fat we are? Like we went away from that for a week.
It's your show, pal. We can do whatever you
You
want.
know, now people are probably like, I mean,
I'll
are they
tell.
even entertained?
Oh yes, believe me, trust me. That was one of our top 5 episodes yet the other day.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was. It was one of our top 5 funniest for sure.
Wow.
Dude, you know how I know? Because we were both hysterically laughing and unable to catch our
Well,
breath.
I got the image when you said the baby changing position. I lost it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
so we'll go back to food for a second here. I'm officially out of all the food Bobby Rogers sent me already. And by saying I'm officially out doesn't mean I ran out today. It means I was out a couple of days ago.
Right.
That food, if I had been an intelligent man that was trying to watch his calories and also save some money, I could have stretched all those groceries out at least 3 weeks. Instead, a good 7 to 10 days in, not a crumb or drop left of any of it. It's all
Wow.
fucking gone. And so now I'm depressed that it wasn't like a regular weekly thing. That I haven't got any more mystery packages. I kind of
Right.
missed seeing all these random foods in my house that I would never normally buy myself, but that I was thoroughly enjoying.
Right. And I mean, I wouldn't be careful what you say. You never know.
Yeah. Well, listen, I know 2 things. You haven't told me that you spoke to Bobby.
Right.
And I don't remember what the second thing was.
Jesus.
But I don't. I figure if he was sending me more stuff, he would have sent me a taunting message about it, to get my
I'm just saying.
yeah.
Relax over there. You never know what's gonna happen.
Well, I'm not actively. He doesn't listen anyway, so.
No, he only reads the title.
Oh, so I'm putting the title like Ben's out of food again.
Yeah, and I know that because he, I think he did send me a text and he said, let's see where it's at. Hello? Did I lose you there?
No, I'm here.
Okay. I thought he sent me a text about it. Maybe it was
About what?
about a thumb in my ass or something.
Well, I assume that would pique his interest.
Yeah, but I cleaned out my texts. I think I deleted it.
Oh my god, who does that?
My memory on my phone was short, so I had to clean up a little bit.
Can I tell you something? The amount of space texts occupy compared to all those disgusting pictures you probably have that you send all the women of your
Get
of your
the fuck out of here.
Of your anus, and sending them all these anus pictures and inviting them to pin the tail on the donkey.
Pin the tail on the donkey.
Listen. You delete like 2 pictures in a video, and
Sounds-
that's more space than all that text takes up.
Well, no, it was. I had to clean it out. I had too much in there. I got numbers. I don't even know who the people are texting me. I don't know. Clean. You don't do that?
You get texts from people you don't know.
Well, no, I know. I just don't save their number. Then I don't know who it is later on. I'm like, oh, who the fuck was that?
Oh, so
Yeah.
what do you just ignore them?
Yeah.
You don't go who's this new phone? Who this?
So if you've texted me recently and I didn't respond, it's because I don't know who you are. You have to state your name at least first, because I don't want to ask like who is this. So I just go along and then I just stop, ignore him after a minute.
This is the most strange. Might be the strangest thing I've heard all day.
Why?
Well, if it was someone you used to talk to, I guess, right? And then what you just
Well, no,
decided
if I don't have a number, then
you never. So someone texted you originally, and you never bothered saving the number, and so then every time they text you afterwards, you just pretend you know them, and then kind of fade out of the conversation.
Oh, right. Right. Wait, that's not normal?
No.
No, come on. Other people do that for sure.
Well, first of all, if I don't know who's texting me, I'll ask, and it doesn't seem like a spam text.
Right.
I'll ask who it is, and then then all the judgment calls from there. You know, there's a million different paths to take. If it's a spam call, I immediately block the number. But I never I don't get texts from people I don't know unless it's a wrong number. I still get calls and texts for this number. I've had this number like over 2 years, and I still get calls and texts every now and then for their pharmacy appointment or.
Yeah, I get those too, but that's not what I'm talking about.
But I'm saying that's like someone's still got whoever had this number before me. It's still in some records and stuff, but I don't get a lot of random people just texting me and that supposedly know me that I don't have saved in my phone.
Right, like I'll go through here's one right now. I'm looking at my text. I don't know the person, but then when I look, it's Uber Eats. It's the Uber Eats driver sending a picture of the food at the door.
Yeah,
but
I've forgotten those, but I answer those because I'm expecting that person.
But it's funny because he dropped it off and he wrote "Hey, food's at the door." He wrote something. I didn't even respond back to him. Am I obligated to respond to text to the Uber Eats driver?
No, I don't think you're obligated to do anything.
He wrote "Have a good day." Should I have written back "Thank you, have a good day"? I didn't even respond.
I mean, if you were a polite person, if you didn't want to be a rude son of a bitch, yeah, you could have said thank you. You too. Drive safely. Be well.
Be well.
Have a blessed day. Whatever. Or you could have just done you could have just sent a thumbs up. That even at least acknowledges you saw their text.
Oh, yeah, I guess. I don't know.
I feel like I'm giving you etiquette lessons.
I know. I didn't even know any of this.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, but you don't have to block them. And I guess
sometimes when I delete it says, "Is this spam?" Sometimes I hit yes.
I mean, yeah, I guess you could delete that, but I mean, once a couple people text you after that, you don't end up seeing it anymore on your list. I mean, I don't know.
True. All right. Have you this is totally side note, but have you seen the video of the girl in the some sort of I don't know, carnival ride that shoots you in the air and the seagull hits her face?
No.
You haven't seen this?
Are you talking about the Vomitron?
No. Yeah, well, it's that ride, but I just
I mean, the ones I enjoy the most on there are the ones where someone keeps passing out once they've been shot into the air. I don't know why I find that so funny when people pass out and then they wake up, realize where they are, start screaming in terror, and then pass out again.
Same ride, but I just sent it to you. I think you should watch it on air.
I mean, I'll watch it, but I mean, I don't know how this is going to be good. Good TV.
Someone just sent it to me, and I don't even like. This is insane.
I mean, I'll have to do it after because I'm using this phone to talk to you, and
Can't,
I don't know how
can't
that'll.
do. You can't do two things. Okay.
Well, I don't know
Anyway,
how it would fuck your call up, so
so
I don't want
all
you
right,
yelling about technical
yeah,
problems.
you'll stop recording or something, and then we'll have to re-record it. And
Right.
I, I know how it goes. We're
Yeah.
120 episodes in, and we still can't get it right.
No, I mean, we seem to be doing pretty good today. I don't know what all this bitching and complaining is about. I mean,
That's true. 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 Well, so
what's with all the sniffing, by the way?
I'm a little under the weather here.
Oh, well, you drank some of that fucking purple drink and then some of that fucking orange drink. I figured that was the English cure-all for everything over there.
I'm not even so. The purple drink, which is called it's black currant. It's called Ribena.
Everyone's saying it's made from currant. Like I know what a currant is.
Right, I called it grape. Everybody lost their shit. Like it's a fucking grape.
It's purple.
Any
Fuck it.
right, it smells like grape. I drank it hot, like they told me to, and within 2 seconds, my nose started pouring out. Like it was pouring out of me.
Yeah.
So I've been a little stuffed up lately. So I was like, oh, great, great. Well, then I took it to the next level. I probably went too far with it, but I put the black currant with vodka. Nobody said to do it. I did this on my own.
Yeah.
And I made kind of like a hot toddy with it.
Wait,
But
so was it just concentrated juice and the vodka, or did you put water in there too?
I put water. You really. I, I didn't want to go into this, but now I feel like I have to, and it's embarrassing what
Well,
I
I'm
did. Last.
curious. I just want to know how you made it.
All right, so here goes. I'm gonna get crucified for this. I took water and I made tea. Like I was just gonna have some tea. It's sleepy time tea. It's supposed to help you go to sleep. So I put the tea in, and I said, wait a second. I'm gonna take this to the next level. So I have the tea. I got the Ribena or whatever it's called, the black currant. I poured some in. And then I said, you know what? I'm gonna put some vodka in. So I put some vodka in. I didn't end it there. I for some reason put squeezed a lemon in there after.
What for the
Well,
tea
I'm not
part
even
of
done.
it?
I'm not even done. Then I put honey, and then for some stupid reason I put ground turmeric in there
Okay.
and topped it off with fresh mint.
None of those flavors sound like they go together.
Well, okay, agreed. I stirred it up and drank it. Let me tell you, none of those flavors should go together. I almost threw up. I took a sip. I was like, ah, ah. Uh, it was absolutely ridiculously stupid. But
I mean, the
I
turmeric
drank it.
alone is not going to go
No,
with all that other shit.
I wasn't feeling good. I'm trying to kick this cold I got or whatever it is. So
It's probably COVID because you're not fucking vaccinated.
oh, here we go. I take it. I drink it. I slept like a baby. I woke up this morning and I was like, wow. Like I felt like a new person.
Oh, so you think you've discovered the new cure for stupid over there, or what?
I have the cure for whatever it is.
I'm surprised reading
As I sneeze.
as I was reading through the comments on those videos of you drinking these fake juices,
Right?
that you got to add water to, like, and the English people, I assume they were all the English people, were all commenting like surprised that we don't drink these concentrate drinks, that we drink like fucking
Right.
juice straight out of a bottle. We don't fucking add water to our juice. We squeeze the fucking fruit and drink it. I mean,
The comments were ridiculous.
yeah,
with
they're
that.
all like what do no Americans add water to any of their fruit drinks or whatever? And I'm like, no, we just squeeze the damn fruit and there it is. Like,
Right, they were like appalled that we drink. Right. It was
yeah,
like, and what I took from it is that are all their drinks like this there? Like, is that what it is?
I mean, maybe they all well, we have a much bigger country where like we can grow fruit and stuff like that. That maybe they can't ship they can't ship fresh fruit over in that kind of amount to make. I don't know. Because just like it seems like everything's from concentrate, and you got to add water to it. It's bizarre to me, but I don't know. I don't have
Well,
the
yeah,
answer to that.
it was like seriously. Because I saw that too. It was uh, like somebody asked, why doesn't America have squash? Like I don't even know what that even means.
Well, like we do. It's these big round things that you cook.
Right.
They're called like pumpkins and squash and whatever. I mean, they call it I don't know what they refer to as squash, but it's a big fucking vegetable over here. I don't know what they
That's
meant by
where I'm
that.
confused because they're saying, don't you have squash? Like a lot of like you guys don't drink squash, and I was like, no, I've never.
What the fuck
What?
is? But
Like
what does that mean? What are they referring
that's
to as
saying,
squash?
I don't even know what that means.
Is it that orange drink you had? They had to add water to also.
No, they're both squash apparently.
I don't get it. Maybe
Did you know that? I didn't
maybe
know
that's
that.
their term for concentrate, like we have over here.
And the amount of people that are bent that I called it, I said it how it's spelled, Ribena. Hey, Rabina. They're like, no, it's Ribena. I don't see a Y there, so I don't know where they're getting the Y from.
Well, you could I just naming the letter I sounds like that way, Ribena. I mean, don't play dumb. You were playing hick. You were playing
No,
hick.
Ribena or Rabina. I called it Rabina.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's fine, and you were wrong, but don't they
They're
know.
very bent about look, I don't know if anybody's listening from the UK. I'm going to need an explanation of a couple things. One, why they get so angry that I use paper plates. Like they like lose their shit. Today I got comments on a video from 4 or 5 weeks ago asking why I'm using paper plates.
Because you don't care about the planet.
I mean, are they serious?
Yeah, I mean, why else would they care about that?
And then I don't get why they call it knife and fork and not fork and knife.
It was slang. We went over that.
And then the third thing is like they're very bent on how I do. Like, okay, I don't have a kettle. Do you own a kettle?
No, fuck no. Well, wait,
Right.
wait. There might be a kettle like way in the back somewhere where nobody would ever want it because no one would ever use it. I just
Okay.
microwave my water and throw a
Right.
tea bag in it. I'm not like this
I
whole.
get it, right? But here's the thing. I intentionally did not microwave the water because I knew they would get bent if I microwave the water. So instead, I put it in a pot and boiled it.
But why?
And
Who gives a fuck as long as it's hot?
there was solid 100 comments asking how come I don't have a kettle, and I guess they don't realize that we don't use kettles here. Like I've never,
Not
I don't think
not like as a majority of people. Absolutely not.
in my 40 years of life, maybe one time I've ever seen a kettle in use. Maybe one time,
Yeah.
if that. Kettles are not. It's not a common thing here. But they're very upset that I don't own a kettle.
It's strange because it's like it just seems like it's just the way you heated up water before you had a much more convenient way to heat up water. It's just a tradition thing, not like there's any difference when you actually taste it. You know what I mean?
Right. Like what I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
And even okay, here's my thing. Even with the paper plate and the fork and knife,
Yeah, but
somebody
they still have a king and queen over there. They don't move forward
right,
very quickly. So I'm drawing heat now.
right, yeah, but even like something like to the fact of where they're like, you know, you didn't stir it. I forgot what video it was. They said I didn't stir it right.
Yeah, you're not supposed to like go around the cup. You're supposed to go like just
But
like
here's my
back and
thing.
forth or something like that.
It tastes the fucking same whether I stirred it left, right, left, front, back with my finger, with a spoon, with a knife.
Really? With your dick? Yeah,
It doesn't really matter. Right.
yeah. It doesn't. Yeah, at the end of the day, you're absolutely right. Well, then what would they have to comment on? You know, they need something to comment about, and it's never going to be positive. We're on the internet.
Ridiculous.
I'm just glad that you're at like a stage in your TikTok journey where you're starting to get like a volume of that bullshit. Like it's not
Right. Yeah. So on live, I had to block two people yesterday morning. Yeah, I presume they're just kids and like just stupid, like coming to the live and they're like, "Are you transgender?" Like what? Or the one person wrote, which I don't know if they wrote, "Man, if I look like, or you have some like some, I forgot what it was like, basically saying I look like shit and
Well, you,
they're impressed I go out in public." That's what they said.
I mean, valid questions, but still kind of mean to say them out loud.
Right,
I
right,
mean,
right. Like
I mean, they're questions worth asking, but maybe in a, like if he, only by someone that knows you well would like quietly pulled you aside, not to embarrass you in front of other people to ask them.
right, yeah. Like I mean, like he buried me like live. I had to block him.
Oh, that's great. Oh,
Yeah, hilarious. So, and I haven't even been going live much because, uh, look, and this is going to get me heat with the Americans. I have a greater UK following. They're more receptive to me now. So I go live like in the morning because they're sleeping at night.
at our night.
At our night, right?
Yeah, they're like
So
5 hours ahead or something, right?
5 hours. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
But I, like I
So technically, you should be going live at like lunch.
right, I went live this morning or yesterday morning. I don't think I did this morning, but yesterday morning, and there was like 20 something people on because, they're hot and heavy. But to go live at night, they don't come on; they're sleeping. You know, I
Well,
just get a bunch of Americans who are snarky and call me names and tell me my man bun looks stupid, or yeah.
I feel like it's win-win here. I think you should be going live at both times.
I mean, if I could go live all day, I would.
yeah,
Like if I don't have a job,
yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
kind of gets in the way sometimes.
Yeah. Well, luckily you haven't had to like decide. You haven't had that
Right.
moment of truth here where someone said you gotta delete all your TikToks.
Right. But I will say, I mean, I know work is important and such, but I think I would quit work.
But would you
That's
quit? Would that be the catalyst for you to quit work and TikTok full time, or would you immediately be looking for another job?
no, I just go look for another job.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
That's dangerous though to quit before you have one.
I know, but like I mean, I just feel like I
I thought
shouldn't have to.
I thought maybe you were going to be brave and just dedicate 10 hours a day to TikToking and see where it takes you.
I would love to, but
I'm just trying to plant these seeds in your head because I'm curious what would happen.
yeah.
I mean, I'd probably advise you to go get a job before they repossess the house, but I figure you've got at least a few weeks before you would have to worry about that.
Well, look. I don't think that it hasn't crossed my mind in my midlife crisis that I'm going through that I should just quit and take a year off and just like enjoy life.
Well, if you made that a 40-hour a week job, you'd probably be surprised with how well you did with it. But
Right.
I can't give you the credit that you would stay motivated, not be lazy. I just can't do it.
Right. I mean, we know me.
I know you
So
too well. Like you have
I
to.
like started my diet 6 months ago. I still haven't started.
Yeah, you need the structure. If you're not forced to show up somewhere for a paycheck, I don't think you can earn one on your own.
Right. Now, back to fat talk because this is like that's what we usually talk about. Uh, I am going to throw this out there. I have not eaten today.
Oh, I've had 5 packs of ramen today.
Ah! It's 7 o'clock. I have not put food in my mouth because I'm waiting to eat my food.
I got I out of the just on a whim. I bought a 20 pack of ramen. The Korean ones, the like fancy, spicy ones. That are
Yeah.
bigger. They're not like those cheap college ones. Uh, So they're more expensive and they're bigger, and like they just sit there all day calling my name, and I ate 5 of them today, just out of boredom. Just kept getting up and eating.
Wow.
I would make them 2 at a time. So
Wow.
yeah,
That's pretty. That's rough.
I'm,
That's rough.
I regret buying 20 now because I got like
Yeah.
2 more days of this shit.
I
All right, we're back. Yeah, something happened right there, but I was watching, so we didn't lose anything.
I was gonna say this past weekend I was at my parents' house. Before coming home from New York, we stopped there, and I was hungry at night, and I opened the freezer, and my dad had the White Castles. I was like, man, I haven't had these since I was a kid.
Like a big box of frozen ones.
Yeah,
2 in a pack. 2 in a pack.
2 up. I dipped them in buffalo sauce.
Yeah.
Just two. I heated them up, dipped them in buffalo sauce, and it was about midnight. I don't know, 1 o'clock in the morning. 4 o'clock in the morning, I wake up. I'm like, oh no! Like I was about to shit my pants in bed, and I knew it was those White Castles, and I had to get up and run into the bathroom, and I unloaded 4 o'clock in the morning. Those damn White Castle burgers got me. They got me good,
Oh.
but they're not bad.
No, I ate a whole box of those too. Not in one day, but yeah.
Sure.
No, I mean, I had a week. I had 10 days. I ate all that stuff he sent me, which included those White Castles. They were good. I don't know if I've actually ever had White Castle at a White Castle. I think I've only ever had like this kind of stuff.
Well, I've had White Castle, actual White Castle.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it does the same thing, makes you shit. But
It doesn't matter where it's from.
doesn't matter where. Doesn't matter. But yeah, I feel like this is a boring podcast.
It might be, but it's you're just giving a rundown of your daily meals here. So,
Well, I mean, I got nothing. I got nothing.
I mean, you're supposed to come with stories and colorful anecdotes.
I'm going to tell you the truth. I today thought all day, what am I going to come with? Because I knew today was podcast day. I'm like, I got to come with something good, and I felt so much pressure after the Thumb and the Anus podcast. I couldn't think of anything. I had like podcast block. I couldn't think of anything. And
well, you should have let me know sooner. I would have called Bobby. It's a little late to call him now. We're already half an hour in. I feel like you're not going to be able to put off eating all that food you ate for.
No, my stomach's burning right now. I'm really hungry. I fasted all day today while you ate like a pig.
Well, I'm sorry, but I ate all of that. Now I'm done eating. Now it's your turn to eat a whole fucking whatever. What did you make again? Alfredo or something?
A little chicken spinach Alfredo.
Yeah, you're a little. I'm sure it's a little. Like a little means like 2 birds.
Made a pound of pasta and 3 chicken breasts, but whatever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
bag of spinach.
So when you swallow that all down, we'll compare who had more calories today.
Well, I mean, I'm sure I won't stop there.
No, of course not. But I'm just saying, don't spin it like I'm the fucking pig here.
Yeah. I honestly, I felt so much pressure to top the Anus story that I came back with nothing. So next week I will come back fresh.
Well, because I know people still want to hear about Bobby trying to sell his kidney, and offering a big promoter to cut his was it his pinky?
Finger.
His pinky finger off if he lost a match for them, which meant he was willing to cut his pinky finger off because the other guy wasn't going to lose the match.
Right.
I think we need to hear those stories. I think we'll have to.
Maybe we'll put that up next week.
Yeah, especially if you're coming with nothing. I mean, it's bad enough I got to carry.
I got nothing.
Yeah, cut off again. I don't know what that was about.
Yeah, we're done. This is a fucking shitty podcast.
It's kind of your fault.
It is. I got nothing. I'm done. I got to go eat.
All right.
I'll come next week. If we don't get Bobby on, I may have to break out some of the stories, some of the good stories.
Well, yeah.
Some of the good ones.
The good ones, well, we've told a couple, but we need to get into that TikTok one that you don't want to talk about yet.
I'm not ready for that.
You got to be ready for that. It's It's
We'll
time.
tell wrestling. We'll tell more wrestling stories.
You're such a coward. You're such a yellow-bellied coward.
Yeah. All right. Well, I got nothing. I gotta go eat.
All right. Well,
Sorry, if anybody listens to this in the Dominican Republic, I apologize.
yeah. Only the Dominicans is apologizing to.
Yeah, only the Dominicans.
The rest of you.
They're ranking. Nobody else is ranking. And honestly, I thought about this yesterday. You know who lives in the Dominican, right?
Uh.
Johnny.
Oh yeah. Johnny Vandal, right?
He's probably the only one who listens. We've got one listener in the Dominican. It's probably Johnny Vandal, and he's carrying the podcast for us.
Right.
Just like he carried me for a couple of years.
Did he?
Yeah, of course. I was old and slow at that point.
Yeah. I wish I knew you before you were old and slow.
Yeah. That was a lot more fun then.
All right. Well, you're boring me to tears, so I can only imagine.
Yeah, I got to go. Goodbye.
Go drink some orange drink. Bye.
Yeah, goodbye.